Hi Year 11s, welcome to Research Project Term 2. This is just a quick video to talk through the assessment and how it works in Term 2 to complete your folio, which is the first of the assessment pieces for Research Project. So what you'll know is that of course you have submitted your proposal and your 2 planning pages, and that makes up your first 3 of 10 pages. So those pages will you'll get some feedback from your teachers about what you've done well there, what things you might need to think about developing. But this subject's unlike what you've done previously because we don't want you to go back and fix those pages at the moment. What we want you to do is actually sit tight on those pages, keep progressing your project as you go along, documenting your evidence. And then at the end of your project, once you've done your outcome, once you've done your evaluation or your review, you'll get some time in Term 4 to go back to look at your folio and to see if it actually represents your best evidence. Because over the course of the next 8 to 10 weeks, you're going to find that what you include initially might not actually be what you want for the final mark. So what you'll notice is that each week you will be asked to submit a page of evidence. So that's one A4 page, and really importantly, it has a minimum font size of size 10. You can use an Arial narrow font, but please don't choose any of those silly fonts that make it a size 10 but actually make it a size 5. Your marker just won't read it, so don't mess around. It's a SACE examined subject. They open the document at the SACE end, and if it is too small for them to read, they are not obliged to actually read it, so they will just not look at your evidence. We don't want that to happen, so please choose a normal font, Calibri or an Arial, Times New Roman, something like that, at size 10 minimum. So what are you actually being asked to do from pages 4 to page 10? You will be given feedback on the development of your work, and the development is against the other criteria of your project. These are what we call the development criteria. So you'll have D1, which is the development of your research. You'll have D2, which is the development of your analysis. D3 is the development of your skills and knowledge, and D4 is the development of your capability. In your pages, you will be asked to show evidence of you developing your resources, actually going back to your proposal and saying, what did you intend to do? Using your proposal like a checklist and actually going through and saying, oh, I said I was going to read those websites. Well, page 4 might be a really good place for you to show your websites. Maybe page 4 is where you start planning for your primary interactions. Maybe page 5 is when you do that. Everyone's page is going to be slightly different. Couple of things to remember. You will be submitting page checks each week, and our expectation is that, oh, that's just a train. Our expectation is that you will be submitting a page of evidence, but some weeks you might find that you're trying to annotate something and it goes over a page. So you might end up submitting a page and a quarter or a page and a half. And that's okay, because that just means that you've dipped into the work for the week following. Some weeks you might find things don't go to plan and you only get 3/4 of a page or maybe half a page. Now, we don't want that to happen too regularly, but if it does happen, it means that you have additional work to do the next week. So by the end, you will have 10 pages of work. And those 10 pages are going to be full of lots of different things. Your research, your planning, evidence of your interactions with individuals, your journaling around what you've learned or what you've developed, not just writing a Dear Diary kind of thing, that's not useful. And so these additional 6 pages need to come in over the course of Term 2. And so it is really important you stay up to date with them, that you're working on them each week, you're documenting every single step that you have, because if you start to get behind, it's going to impact your ability to meet the 10 pages overall, and that would be really problematic. Good luck. I know you'll be great.